Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about is the party over for Bitcoin. Is the party over, guys? I want to take a look at that. Take a look at some interesting things that I'm seeing in the market, seeing some altcoins move while Bitcoin's tanking. Let's hop in. So, guys, right now, Bitcoin is trading at $42,923, just barely below $43,000, down about 1.2% on the day. Bitcoin dominance falling significantly over the past few days, trading at 49.71%. When you exclude stablecoins, it's more so like 51.71%. It's about a 2% deviation. But that being said, seeing Bitcoin dominance come down right now is pretty interesting because the altcoins are holding up relatively well as Bitcoin is coming down. And I want to take a look at the Bitcoin chart because is the party over? Is this rally over? This year-long rally that we started back in, say, January of 2023? Is it coming down? Well, I think momentarily, yes. I think that we're getting a little bit of a pullback here. But I don't necessarily think that this is going to be like the other local tops, if you will. And I know in the comment section you can tear me apart with this time's different, but this time is a little bit different. This big news event happened before the halving. This is not the Bitcoin SPY ETF. This is not during the peak bull market. The bull market should be happening around the later on this year in early 2025. And so this move here for a local top is not going to be, okay, this is all said and done. In my opinion. But I do think that we need to cool off. We've been coming up for over a year, guys, a little bit over a year, and we've made about 205% gain on Bitcoin from 16,000 to where we're at right now. It's pretty incredible, and it's time for a cool off. It's time for us to, it was a sell the news event for the Bitcoin SPY ETF, but guys, the party's over for now. Everyone's just taking a breather. Everyone's going home, and they're getting ready for the party that's going to happen in a month or so. The big, huge party, which is the Bitcoin hype cycle, guys, when we get a little bit of a move after the halving to breaking new all-time highs. But so where do I think we could be headed here? I think that an appropriate level to be looking at is probably between 37,000 in the short term and maybe in the before we reach the halving. If we continue this breakdown, probably anywhere around $32,000. I think a test of the $32,000 price level is okay. I think it might shake some people up a little bit, but the market's still intact. The bull market is still on if that happens. But like I said, I know that a lot of people won't be able to handle that, but it'll create a very, very nice higher low leading into this halving, leading into this next bull market. And that's where I kind of think my thesis is here, that if we do pull back and the breakdown continues, that's probably where we find ourselves ending up around the $32,000 price level. Maybe even a little bit after the halving, we could see something like that. But right now, I'm not really expecting a massive capitulation at $32,000. I'm expecting much more of a sideways price action, maybe range bound between, let's say, 40,000 and 45,000. But I don't think that we break above that 45,000. I think if we do make another test at about that 45K, that's kind of the last hope, and then we'll probably break down from there, in my opinion. But that being said, I want to take a look at some interesting things that are going on. Earlier on in the video, I said, Ethereum is holding up pretty well, and these altcoins are holding up pretty well, seeing Bitcoin dominance come down. Ethereum is still holding this channel here, breaking up to the upside. In the Bitcoin versus Ethereum chart, Ethereum is breaking out against Bitcoin. And something that's really, really interesting is today, Solana is moving to the upside. I mean, barely. We're up about 0.24% on the day. But Bonk bouncing. It's very intriguing. Bonk is bouncing right now, and it's been a significant bounce. It's up about 10% on the day. Wicked up to about 18%. Now we're trading at here about 14%. Yeah, it's in a very intriguing sign. Because I've been thinking about this for a while, and it does seem that there's definitely a world here where Bitcoin trades sideways above $40,000 for an extended period of time, and it kind of gives these altcoins a chance to breathe. Ethereum could maybe make another stab at $2,800, and if I see that where Bitcoin doesn't break below 40,000 and Ethereum makes another stab at 2,800, that's a very good sign. It's a very, very good sign. That's a sign that we're in a cyclical market, and guess what? There's still going to be a party going on. There's still going to be lots of gains to be made in the short term. Now, I want to emphasize this, guys, because when we look at the long term, I'm not bearish. I'm not bearish at all. We're just getting ready for a huge bull market coming next year, coming this year to 2025, but I think it's going to probably happen later on this year when we see some mania, maybe like in the later end of 2024. But if we see right now Ethereum make another stab at $2,800 while Bitcoin stays above 40,000 and we see some altcoins rallying, you might see some interesting fireworks, a chance for these altcoins to really make some moves. And the reason why I'm emphasizing this right now is because seeing Bonk, it's a meme coin on Solana. You've heard me talk about it for a while now. I did relatively well in it. I have some moon bags left in it, but nothing significant. But it rallying right now as Bitcoin is down after we're seeing a larger breakdown, I should say. It's not even that large, but it's large in retrospect compared to what we've been dealing with for the past year. We haven't really had any significant pullbacks, and it does look very toppy, I have to say. But if the breakdown does continue and we see these altcoins run, I think that there's a chance that that can happen. That's all I want to say. I'm throwing that out there that I think that based on where Ethereum's at and based on how the market's reacting right now with Bitcoin dominance falling, even though the altcoins are holding up relatively well with Bitcoin collapsing. It's not collapsing, but it's coming down, and it's breaking down. And if it continues to break down to that $40,000 price level, which in my opinion, 40,000 to 45,000 is kind of the price range that I'm really looking at for the next month or so. If we don't break it back above 45K, the party is quote unquote over. We'll probably spill over to maybe making our way to 32,000, but I'm not looking for a swift capitulation. Then we're probably going to have a little party here. We're probably going to see Ethereum run and some of these altcoins make some moves. So keep a very close eye on that. Very intriguing seeing meme coins running right now after Bitcoin made this move to the downside. And it's holding up well, which is very intriguing. But guys, if you like this type of content, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel right now. It helps us out. We're so close to 14,000 subscribers. It's really great. Also, please go follow me on Twitter at 333Blacksea. I'm very active over there. Do giveaways all the time. It's a lot of fun. But that's all I got, guys. I got some awesome referral links down below as well. A $4,100 sign-up bonus to Femex below this video. $8,000 sign-up bonus to BitGet. But that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be patient. The market may continue to break down a little bit. Be patient, but I don't think that we really break below 40,000 in the short term here. But we're going to have to keep a close eye on that range between 40K and 45K and keep a very close eye on some of these altcoins. But that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.